Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Ahmed and this is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. Today we'll be watching Season 1, Episode 9 of The House of the Dragon. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and leave a like and a comment at the end of the video. This is what helps me with reaching more people and this is what helps my channel grow, so please do that. Previously on The House of the Dragon, we saw is definitely one of my top 2 favorite episodes so far. We saw Viserys call out for a dinner after this whole contest for the Lord of Tides title, which ended up with Vaemon getting killed by Daemon because of insulting Rhaenyra and her children publicly in court. Viserys stepped up and went to the throne and was able to just settle this matter. Rhaenys was on board as well because she wanted to fulfill her husband's last wishes as well as maintain the bloodline with her grandchildren will eventually become heirs to the thrones. Their children will become heirs to the thrones. But finally, Viserys brought everybody for dinner and he managed to make them bury the hatchet for a moment there, except the kids. But Rhaenyra and Alicent, they were genuinely trying to bury it. But then, of course, Viserys, with his last breath, he says words to Alicent, thinking she's Rhaenyra, about Aegon and the dream he had, which Alicent thought he meant Aegon, her own son. That will probably spur again the conflict because of a misunderstanding. So what's gonna happen now? We'll see. Viserys is definitely dead. There's no way he's gonna survive this one. So let's get into it. Dark and quiet. Are they mourning the king? So he's telling Talia, and of course Talia is gonna tell Missaria.
You're sure?
Oh, they just figured it out right now.
He told me you wish for Aegon to be king.
That's what you think, he said. And of course, Otto will not question.
His last words to me, and I was the only one to hear it. And now he's dead.
Yeah, Otto won't care even if he doesn't believe you.
Was Dawn invaded?
Of course, Lannister has to be the dick.
The king is dead.
With his last breath, he impressed upon the Queen his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, that's gonna raise some questions.
Am I to understand that members of the small council have been planning secretly to install my son without me?
I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table, and I will not believe that he said this on his deathbed.
Wow, this guy's the only voice of reason.
This is seizure! It is theft! It is treason! The king was well last night, by all accounts.
Why is Kristen behind him?
Which of you here can swear that he died of his own accord?
I will have no part of...
Down!
Of course. Really? We're gonna have a Cole arrested?
Throw down your sword and remove your cloak, Sir Criston.
Okay.
I am your Lord Commander, Sir Criston. Cast down your sword.
I will not suffer insults to Her Grace the Queen.
You plan to kill them?
Then everybody's okay with that. Exactly.
Father is correct, Your Grace. A living challenger invites battle,
and bloodshed.
The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did not wish for the murder of his daughter.
Okay, at least Alicent understand this. Okay, now she's obviously not with her father's wishes, so are
Lord
they
Commander
gonna be
Westerling,
publicly against each other?
take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
Some people still have honor. Is Cole gonna be promoted?
What's happened?
Yeah, your father's dead. Oh, Aemond. Last episode I kept calling him Aegon, but I don't know, he feels like the older brother, but he's Aemond.
And remove your white cloaks. None can know who you are or what you seek, including the Queen.
My lord.
Okay. I see now we're starting to have Otto and Alicent on separate paths. Rhaenys is still there. Wow, she loses both her husband's brother and her cousin in the same day. But why lock her? Why is she gonna do? I guess she publicly supported Rhaenyra, so that's the reason.
God!
Larys, there you are. Is he gonna have some sort of play during this time? It's a perfect opportunity to go in and grab some power.
Aegon must be found and he must be brought to me. Okay. The very fate of the Seven Kingdoms depends on it. Everything.
How gullible is Aegon that they just think that whoever gets to him first will have him on their side, like, or on their team?
If anything has happened.
Cole needs me, Mother. So Eric isn't the only one who knows Aegon's doings.
Every woman is an image of the mother, to be spoken of with reverence.
Okay, I see Cole is also, like, reciting the religious words, so him and Alicent are basically the religious group.
I wish you luck, good sir, and my best to your friend.
Everybody knows who the blonde with the eye patch is.
You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
Okay. This is Stark, right?
I am no oath breaker.
Very well.
Off with their heads.
Long live the king.
Long live the king. Oh, Larys. I feel he's gonna do something. He has to grab power during this moment of uncertainty. But at least he definitely can have information from knowing everything, really. He now knows who is captured and who bent the knee.
Get in there!
Are they have do they have a children's fight ring?
Prince Aegon spends many a night in this place.
Wow, we have a psychopath. Is that one of a bastard?
One of many, I'd wager.
Wow. Great.
It is I, the younger brother, who studies history and philosophy. It is I who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. It is I who should be...
Okay, so I guess it's not just Alicent and her father having differences now. Aemon thinks he's more entitled because he is more serious about ruling.
My mistress will not treat with the servants of the keep. Exalted though they may be, she'll trust this to the hand of the king only.
Is it Miss Saria?
You did well, Lord Larys.
I'm in my duty, my Lord Hand.
Okay, so he's playing favors now. Is this gonna be the I mean, technically he died in episode 8, so this is episode 9. We need a very shocking death here, just like Ned Stark. Yeah, I've never really doubted that she actually loves him and she honors him.
My sincerest regrets for the lack of ceremony. The king. I came here to ask your support.
Well, I must credit you for your boldness.
Rhaenyra's heirs are none of yours. Desperate battle, returning grievously, if not mortally wounded, leaving them.
So he's not dead yet? Okay.
I little thought to hear those words from you.
The Iron Throne was yours by blood and by temperament. A true queen counts the cost to her people.
And yet you toil still in service to men. You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison.
Nice.
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Alicent claiming to be queen? I don't think so. She won't do it.
My prince.
Oh, there she is.
You yourself are the mysterious.
Wow, what a coincidence that they pass by just as Mysaria is meeting Otto.
My condolences on the passing of your king.
Yeah. Immediately. He doesn't want that.
I want an end to the savage use of children in Fleabottom. Gold cloaks take the bribes given them to look away. An obscenity, either tolerated or ignored by the crown.
Wow, Mysaria has a noble agenda?
You have my word. I will remember.
Okay. But this is definitely not a friendly alliance here. It's just mutual benefit. Oh, wow. Is he drunk?
Where is the White Worm?
She sold you for a price.
And why have you paid it?
Yeah, he said he doesn't want it before. Okay.
I do regret this, friend.
Well, we have... I mean, they're two brothers, just let them decide what to do. You're still sworn to the throne, you know?
And they're going to make you king.
Have we seen them before hate each other that much?
Let me go. I will find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
The Queen awaits.
Can't he just say no and just give it to the next of in line? And of course, this will be the moment Aemond regrets that he didn't just let him go to leave.
Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one. I see that now.
No, I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness.
Yes, Alicent, tell him.
We'll proceed now as I see fit.
Your husband? Or you, his daughter's childhood companion?
What are you talking about? Of course her father doesn't want her killed.
Criston Cole will be named Lord Commander of the King's
Damn.
Guard. My son will take the crown of his namesake, the Conqueror, and carry Blackfire, his sword. Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
As you wish.
But that's what Aldo wants. What else? I mean, Justin. But the only thing I can think of is he wanted them to be named Hightower instead of Targaryen.
There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Along its threads travels news of all our doings, but has left it in place. More than once it has proved advantageous to those willing to feed the weaver. One of the little spiders is your lady-in-waiting.
Talia.
There are more like her. There is one way to destroy his advantage. It must be taken out at the head.
He doesn't like competition?
The bees fly without purpose.
He doesn't like Mysaria as like another competitor for the spies?
Us falls within your expertise.
If you wish it.
With me, Princess. I cannot let this treachery stand.
Or is this a... Okay, why is there a house on fire? Is that Mysaria's house? Yeah, Larys's trademark is fire, apparently. More than the Targaryens. Are they looking for her, or...?
And my father never wanted this.
That's not true.
He had 20 years to name the heir and never did. Steadfastly, he upheld Rhaenyra's claim.
Exactly.
He changed his mind.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. He has a very low IQ. So, Alicent, you should...
With his final breath, he whispered to me that you should take his place for the throne.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but Alicent, like, taking this 100%, believing that Viserys' last words would be this, knowing all the milk of the poppy that he's taking, how bad he's delirious, and so her deciding, no, this is absolute 100% facts, I wouldn't... It has to be, like, at least driven by her wish to remove Rhaenyra.
Impress on you that Rhaenyra should be put to the sword. You must reject this counsel. We must not rule with cruelty and callousness. For all her faults, she is your sister.
Something tells me he's gonna turn out to, like, once he becomes king, he's just gonna do whatever he wants and becomes, like, another crazy person. Wow, that's a lot of people.
Our beloved king, Viserys the Peaceful, is dead.
Wow, he must have some really strong vocals to make everyone hear.
Yes, of days.
Really?
For as his spirit left us, he whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
May the crone lift her shining lamp and light his way to wisdom.
This is too big.
Let the seven bear witness. Aegon Targaryen is the true heir to the Iron Throne.
These looks aren't good. Is he gonna do something? Is Rhaenys... Did Rhaenys bring her dragon? Wait, no, that's the dragon that nobody could control, right? Rhaenys released that dragon. Okay. It will just kill the people. No, she's writing it. What do you think is gonna happen? She didn't say Dracarys. And that was season 1, episode 9 of House of the Dragon. And a lot has happened. We went first to look for Aegon by both Alicent and Otto Hightower. They are not on same terms anymore. It is obvious they each had separate ideas of how Aegon should rule. And I think the main thing is that Alicent doesn't want murder and bloodshed to Rhaenyra, while Hightower is definitely wants kill her and her family. And this is definitely not the only thing he has in mind. It's just that's the more urgent thing that he wants to do. So that's where Alicent drew the line, and she sent Cole to find Aegon with the help of Aemon. It was obvious that Aemon has his own ambitions to the throne, while Aegon does not want it, but of course Aegon is the one who's crowned at the end. Rhaenys managed to escape, and she got either her dragon. I believe I'm gonna go with her dragon, because the one that couldn't be controlled would make no sense, and why would she not just take her dragon from the dragon pit? Kristen Cole was also promoted to Lord of the Kingsguard, the top of the Kingsguard. And so everyone basically is grabbing power who is against Rhaenyra. Rhaenys is the only one who managed to challenge and get away with it because she has a dragon. At the end, I don't know why Alicent thought she could do anything standing in front of Aegon. The fire would have just taken both of them, but I get it. She's a mother. She wants to protect her child. But Rhaenys did not kill them, and she just left. So Rhaenys has still been, I would say her moral high ground is still there. She definitely does not just kill for the sake of killing. She does not betray oaths. But she's trying to play... She's definitely a wild card here, because she is playing by her own rules, but definitely she is for her family, number one. This was a very good episode. It was also happened in a very concise time. Aegon, I feel like Aegon is either gonna be killed immediately because he just doesn't want it and doesn't care, and I feel like he will be ousted or killed, or he's gonna turn out to be some crazy person who finally gets a grasp of power and he will like it, and then he will, abuse it, and then Alicent and Otto and everyone will suffer because of him. Thank you everyone for watching this video with me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and leave a comment and a like at the end. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.